Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain how to analyze data in Excel using ChatGPT. And so I have this vgsales data set here. Um, Cargill has a lot of useful data sets, so that's where I got this one. VG video game sales. If you go to cargill.com and you search for video game sales, this will come up. And so you can just download it by clicking this download button here, and that's what I did. It will download as a zip file, and then you can extract the CSV from there. And so, yeah, I opened the file in Excel, and as you can see, in Excel, we have this analyze data add-in, and it selects the data, the range of the data, and then it performs some preliminary analysis, very general analysis of the data to give you some insights, and you can ask it follow-up questions. I also mentioned in my previous video that there are other add-ins, GPT for Excel with ChatGPT for Excel, that are paid add-ins. So if you go to add-ins here, you can scroll through and see if there are any you like, but I'm not using the paid add-ins right now, so they just added here, but I'm not using them. So I'm going to use analyze data, and then I'll show you another way to do it with ChatGPT itself. So you can see here, it has given me some preliminary insights, some of global sales by platform and genre. And I can insert this as a pivot table if I want. If I click insert pivot, you can see here it has created a pivot table, and I can click in here and play around with pivot tables all day, but I'm not going to get into pivot tables. So let me get back here. So for each of these preliminary graphs and tables, you can either create a pivot chart or pivot table and play around more of them. So it shows here that Nintendo has the highest sales in North America, noticeably higher sales than the other publishers. And in the EU, Nintendo and Electronic Arts have higher sales than the others. Electronic Arts is giving Nintendo a run for their money in the EU, but in North America, Nintendo has a clear lead. And so I can click here to show more results. You can see it's done additional analysis is still loading, but it creates a frequency of JP sales. Publisher Nintendo has noticeably higher sales than JP. So it's still loading, but once it loads, you'll see the figures that I created. And so I can ask it specific questions. It's giving me suggestions, percentage of total EU sales for each genre, total global sales by publisher as a column. I can try those. Let me try the first suggestion. And percentage of EU sales by genre is this here. If I insert it as a pivot chart, I can see more details about it. And so action and sports lead the trend. And again, you can do a whole lot more with it if you click inside a pivot table and move things around. But it gives you a preliminary analysis, which is very good. So that was my I took their suggestion. But if I didn't want that, I could also ask them to give me the top 5 publishers by global sales and hit enter. And you can see it's giving me the top 5 publishers here: Nintendo, Electronic Arts, Activision, Sony, and Ubisoft. So I can ask it questions all day about this data using this analyze data add-in. And so, yeah, it's a pretty good add-in, but you can also accomplish the same thing in ChatGPT. So I'm going to create, okay, we're going to import the data into ChatGPT. So under the Explore tab, I have a data analysis tool here. And you can see mine is under recently used, but if you haven't used it, you'll find it down here somewhere. And so actually, data analysis is this one here. But I'm going to just click this here. And when it opens, I'm going to import the vgsales data set and perform some analysis of it. So if I click this here, okay, so you have to be in the data analysis explore section. And then vgsales is here. And so when I import it, it's going to upload the CSV, and then I can ask it some questions. So maybe my first question will be, can you give me a summary of the data in the CSV, okay, let's say, in the vg sales.csv file. I could have said the attached CSV file. And then I hit enter, and it'll upload the information and analyze it and give me its insights. And then I can follow up with more specific questions. So you can see here, it's giving me the data structure of data, total entries of that, number of columns of that. These are the column names that I found. It's telling me the number of missing values, publisher, top 5 entries, Wii Sports, Super Mario Bros. These are the top 5. You can see their revenues. It's sorting by their revenues. And so I can ask it to get same question I asked in Excel, which was, give me the top 5 publishers by global sales. Okay, if I copy this here, or I can just go here and type it. Give me the top 5 publishers by global sales. And then let's see if it comes up with the same answer. It should. And so it's going to do this analysis again. And okay, Nintendo, EA, Activision, Sony Computer, Ubisoft. Same answer that I got in Excel using the Analyze Data tool. So obviously, if you want to stay within Excel, you can use the Analyze Data tool all day. Or if you have some paid add-ins that you prefer, you can use them as well. So yeah, that's a quick overview of how you can do data analysis. I previously used it to analyze Apple's income statement, which I downloaded from Morningstar.com. If you go to Morningstar and you search for codes, you search here for Apple, go to their financials. You can download their financial statement by going to export data. And yeah, and then you can then do a similar thing using that data set. So in the next video, I will show you how to analyze this Apple income statement using the same procedure, but also using Bard, which is Google's version of ChatGPT, if you like. And you can see I already did some analysis of it, but I don't want to make this video too long. So I will continue in the next video. So if you like this video, you should like and subscribe to my channel so that you receive notifications anytime I upload a new video. Thank you for sticking with me to the end, and see you in the next video.